Hi everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today. I'm tying Glyn's mini fry. Right, it's a sort of competition style bait fish imitation, obviously, for the fry feeders. It was tied by a guy called Glyn Hopper. It's a very good fly to have in your box, whether you're fishing competitions or not. Especially like any still water with some coarse fish in them, the trout will turn on at them, and stuff like this can be pretty good before the fry get really big. This is a great choice. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anybody who wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, the online tying classes, and enter the giveaways. You can also subscribe, hit your bell button so you get notified of the new videos. That's all appreciated. So I've got my hook, my vise. It's a size 10 B175. 10s is it really. I mean, as I say, this was a competition fly, so you're trying to get it in the international rules gauge. And for the tail, I'm just using some natural rabbit fur. Don't want too much. I'm just taking it off his anchor. I'm going to, I mean, if you're no fishing competition, you can make it longer, but I'm going to go like that, just a bit of shank length. Pinch it in, another one to hold it. Get my rib, silver wire, and catch that in. And I'm not trimming the rabbit, I'm just leaving it on the hide here. Just helps control everything the way forward. Just making a nice smooth underbody. Now come in, lift it up, and cut it so it's sort of tapered, and then let that taper down. On the way back, I'll tie down some silver holographic. Just catch it in at the front because it's very soft, this plastic tinsel. Just put it in so the waists are the same length. Come down to your tie-in point. And put that in the clip. I'm just going to come up to the front again, making sure everything's nice and smooth. And for an extra bit of durability, put a wee bit of super glue on my thread wraps, and I'll wind over it. I'm just going to spread that a wee bit. So if you find you've got like a kind of, maybe put a wee bit much on, or you've got like a kind of a bead, if you spread it before you wrap the tinsel, it'll stop it bubbling through. I'm just going to come up, slightly overlapping wraps. I'm using a medium, you can use a large if you want. I get to the front, tie it off. I'm away. I'll do the next flight. And with my ribbon, I'm going to take a full turn at the back, then I'll come up the body. With 5 turns. I like to tie the wire right down to the eye and break it off. I'll just sort of tidy up on my way back there. The wing is just some more rabbit fur, so I'm going to start with some white. Again, just pinching a bunch off of a zonka. And I'll let this be just about the same length, maybe slightly shorter. And it's just sort of coming to the tips of the tail. I'll pinch it in. Trim the waist, and then I'm going to come to the front and tie back into the cut ends, and then tidy everything up. Make sure it's well tied in. And even up that base. I've got a wee bit of olive, and the olive can be less than the white. Maybe about half the amount. It's up to yourself, but I like it to be less than the. Just to give that sort of olive black colour, and then just the same thing, pinch it in. Trim the waist, come down the front, and then tie back into it. And you want quite a big head in this as well, right? The red head's part of the pattern. For the cheeks, I'm just going to get some small silver holographic. You can use silver Flashabou as well. I just have the silver holographic on my desk. So tie it in on my side first, going down the side, length of the wing. Get it where you want it. And then take the strand over. Again, make sure it's sitting where you want, so I can down the side of the wing there. And then I'll come in, I'll just trim this so it's the same length. I'll just build my head. As I say, you want a decent head in this as part of the pattern. You could, I suppose, finish it with some Glow Bright number 4 or number 3 to sort of brighten up the red. But this is fine for me. This is nearly where I want it. So I'll hit finish. And again, I'm just using the turns of the whip finish to sort of shape the head. You know, like, you only need 3 to make the knot secure, but I put on about 6 there just for the shape. And then a second one just for security, just 3 turns. Tighten that knot up. And give that a couple of coats of varnish. I like to just wet the rabbit. Now I've got a wee bit of fuzz just at the eye. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just going to get my lighter just to take that away. And if you wet the rabbit, it controls it so it doesn't go into the varnish. And I always think when you tie this with that kind of red head, when it's just the bare thread, it looks a bit odd. But then when your varnishing's finished and you see it's kind of that shiny red, it looks really good. So there you go. That's the Glyn's mini fry. It's a good wee mini lure, I suppose it is. Well worth having, especially if you do any loch style fishing, or if you fish still waters, big reservoirs, lakes, that kind of thing. These are worth having. Obviously in the water the rabbit opens up, but there you go. So I hope that was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. Tight lines, guys. Bye.